Morning, everybody. I'm sorry that I'm a little bit late. Just getting organised and getting ready so that we're ready for the live, ready for a bit of tapping. I hope everyone is well on this rainy Saturday morning. Jen is here. Morning, Nina. How are you? Hope everybody is okay. And Sarah. Hope everybody's okay. Thank you for joining. Put a couple of words in the chat about how you're feeling today and if anything's kind of coming up for you already this morning. Morning, Jennifer.
Good morning, Charlie.
I was just having a bit of a nightmare with my non-tripod arrangement. So I was like trying to square my phone up and then it just kept falling and I was like, why is it doing that?
The inner perfectionist is
I know. I'm trying not to move, basically, the table that my phone is like randomly balancing on. I'm trying to just I'm going to write like really carefully. Anyway, I hope everyone is okay. And I am going to be facilitating Jennifer this morning. So, yeah. How are you, Jen? Should we just start tapping? Let's as we're talking, just tapping on the fingernail points, or we can tap on the side of the hand, whatever feels good for you. If you're going to do the fingernail points, it's basically the tip of your fingernail just there on each fingernail point. You can just go through them, trying to wake up. Well, a bit of tapping to wake up is always a nice way to wake up. So
it's quite nice to just listen and kind of fall asleep a bit. I have that quite a lot. My clients just kind of like, no, just lie down and just, and you're probably in a better brainwave state then.
Because you just so. Yeah, I think your brain's far more active when you're in that kind of lucid state.
Yeah.
So what's coming up for you, Jen? What's been going on this week? And what do you want to use today's time to focus on?
Well, I did a new moon intention this week, which was this week or last week. I'm
no, this week. It was the 11th, the new moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really strong. Really. Yeah. But yeah, just generally kind of trying to blend, and this is always on top for me, trying to blend my work with parenting.
Okay.
And also just trying to kind of surrender and just let for me it's allow myself to receive, and I know that will resonate with so many, parents, business owners, and just receiving life, abundance.
And is that receiving in terms of being a parent, or is that receiving in terms of work, or both?
I think for the parenting, it's actually receiving, it's asking for help without worrying about what the reaction will be. Like this week, I reached out to you, Charlie, about a personal thing, and that was, and it's like, for me, I just had to really learn how to ask for what I need.
Yeah.
Not just what I want, but what I need. And also to be kind of okay with whatever the reaction is. Asking for help and clearing the shame of that. So much shame that I've felt.
There's almost a piece about knowing how to nurture yourself as a parent as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What you need during parenting.
Yeah.
Because I think when we become parents, or as we've spoken before, like even before you become parents, your whole world gets kind of like you know, into the child or the unborn child or wanting a child. And so your needs kind of come last.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
it's asking for what you need as a parent as well, and knowing that that's not a selfish act.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Just tapping on the top of the head.
and I was saying to you earlier, I wrote this article, but it just felt like it just poured out of me. It
Mm, mm,
was so powerful
mm,
because I've been brewing on like money, parenting, as we've been doing in here.
mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, that's right, Sarah. Being a parent, you forget yourself. Yeah, and that's so, it's not, there's a better way
Mm.
for sure.
In Charlotte. So just tapping on the side of the hand, and for anyone joining us today, if you are putting yourself last as a parent, or you struggle with putting yourself first, so not even putting yourself last, just kind of struggling with that, just put a couple of words in the chat about how that makes you feel. Morning, Charlotte. How that makes you feel, what emotions come up for you when you think about that. And just tuning in to your heart and your mind and your body. And especially in your body, where do you feel that lack? Where is it for you, Jem?
It's like a tense, and I've got the word failure coming up, so I don't know if that resonates for anyone watching this. But it's like, and that, I remember the moment when I saw Tanisha's eyes for the first time, and it was like this, oh my God, how could I ever love something so much? But then almost instantaneously, there's this utter fear
Yeah.
of being responsible. And obviously you are responsible to a certain extent, but some things you can't control, you know? And that's like the same with everything, with a business, um, with family, with, everything really.
Mm. Yeah, Sarah said, I think guilty if you put yourself first. Yeah, can feel really, really foreign when you're a parent to kind of put yourself at the front of the pack. But actually, as the kind of leader of the family, you need that more than any, or very equally, you need that. Always feel like not good enough, like not enough time to get my things done. Good morning, my love. I hope that you're well.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of that lack of time as well. We feel like we're constantly kind of thinking about what they need, and then our needs kind of go to the back. So yeah, the time is definitely time and guilt. Yeah.
Single time for me as a parent, what I noticed, I would always sort of do something for my daughter. Well, if it's for her, I'll do it for her. I'll treat myself better for her.
Mm-mm.
It, so powerful.
Sorry, my phone is doing something really odd today, which is annoying.
I'll
Did
just keep talking. It's fine. I'm loving this.
I cut out then, or
Huh?
did I cut out at all at
Yeah,
that?
a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. So excuse me if I keep touching my phone. It's for some reason. Anyway, never mind.
Let's tap. Let's tap. Come on.
Okay. So even though
Even though
I am struggling mixing my work with parenting,
I'm struggling mixing my work with parenting,
and I struggle to surrender and allow myself to receive.
and I struggle to surrender and allow myself to receive.
And I never have enough time to get things done.
And I never have enough time to get things done. Or I feel like that.
Yeah, yeah, I feel like there's not enough time to get my things done.
And then this kind of takes away from the experience of your child.
Mm, mm.
being kind of full of worry and not being present with this beautiful child in front of you, you know?
Let's all just take a deep healing breath because this is quite big and just give you
Yeah,
that guilt for not putting myself first,
that guilt for not putting myself first,
even though I have all of these feelings
even though I have all of these feelings
around parenting,
around parenting,
parenting myself,
parenting myself,
parenting my children,
parenting my children,
and wanting to get it right.
and wanting to get it right.
I deeply and completely
Deeply and completely
love and accept my full self.
love and accept my full self.
Top of the head. How do I blend work with parenting?
How do I blend work with parenting?
Middle of the eyebrows. How do I forgive myself for not always getting it right?
How do I forgive myself for not always getting it right?
Outside of the eyes. How can I let go of the guilt for putting myself first?
How can I let go of the guilt for not putting myself first?
Under the eyes. What do I need?
What do I need?
Under the nose. What do I need?
What do I need?
Under the lip. What do I need to receive?
What do I need to receive? And to give as well. You know, it's like a block in, it's not, you know, the more we give, the more we receive. You know, it's like a kind of
Mm.
the two-way street, you know.
Mm. Mm. On the collarbone. To give and to receive.
To give and to receive.
Under the arm. Why do I feel like there's no time?
What was that? Why do I feel like there's,
No time.
I thought you said no tomorrow.
That would be.
Wait a minute, it's no
Yeah,
tomorrow?
don't worry. It's Sunday tomorrow. We're fine. Are you going to say it? Top of the head. This feeling of failure.
This feeling of failure. Yeah.
Middle of the eyebrows. That love versus fear.
I keep breathing and not hearing what you're saying.
Stop breathing, Jem. Selfish. The love versus fear.
Yeah. Love versus fear.
Mhm. Outside of the eyes of being responsible.
Of being responsible. God, it's just terrifying. It's like, yeah.
Under the eyes. And yet it's the most natural thing that we should do.
Yeah, it's the most natural thing we should do.
Under the nose. But sometimes it gets really difficult.
Sometimes it gets really difficult. And you know, that's part of my mission, is highlighting the value of parenting and how that all those skills are transferable into the workplace, into education, you know.
Under the lip. That fear of being out of control.
That feeling of being out of control. Yeah.
On the collarbone. That fear of not knowing what our children need.
Fear of not knowing what our children need. Fear of I don't know, it's just fear. What fear and worry.
Under the arm. And the fear of not knowing what I need.
Mm-hmm. Fear of not knowing what I need.
Putting your hands on your heart space and taking a deep breath in. Back out again. And if we could choose to bring some things into our practice today, so if we could choose to bring feelings, emotions, bodily sensations, what would we want to bring into this topic about being parents? For me, I feel like there's that ebb and flow of being a parent. And I feel like we have to learn to accept the ebb and the flow, the kind of good and the bad, because there's two sides of the coin with parenting. And we're actually we're in a waxing crescent moon, and we're in Cancer at the moment. So that's all about Cancer's a water sign, so it's all about the ebb and flow movement. So for me, I feel like there's that ebb and flow, but I also feel like for parents, it's that self-compassion.
Yeah. Yeah, and modeling that, when you do that, your children see that,
Yeah,
and then, that's to do what you would how you would want your children to do to themselves,
mm.
to
So
be like.
anyone else that's kind of joining us today, that's here today, what would you like to bring into your parenting for the next week? What do you want to feel? Just pop it in the comments, and then as we're tapping, we'll put that through. So on the side of the hand, so
Even though
I have all these worries and fears about parenting,
I have all these worries and fears about parenting,
I also choose
I also choose
to bring in love
bring in love
and compassion
and compassion
and feel more connected,
and feel more connected,
and bringing in compassion for self and others
and bringing in compassion for self and others
and our partners,
and our partners.
whoever they are. So that could be mothers, grandparents, that could be a whole host of the people that are nearest to us, to bring compassion for them as well while they parent, and
Yeah.
try to assist with our parenting.
Yeah, and I'm just seeing like a village,
Mm,
and that, and that's the same with doing a business as well, that I've seen. You need all these people and all these energies and angels and circumstances, and it all kind of, it's not just you're not alone.
no.
Yeah, connection.
The connection to that like higher power as well.
Yeah,
So even though I have all of this,
even though I have all of this,
I deeply and completely
I deeply and completely
love and accept my full self.
love and accept my full self.
Top of the head. That connection,
That connection,
middle of the eyebrows. That connection to a higher power.
that connection to a higher power.
Outside of the eyes. That connection to myself and others.
That connection to myself and others.
Under the eyes. And that connection to my child.
Mm-hmm. That connection to my child.
Under the nose. That unconditional connection.
That unconditional connection.
Under the lip. And breeding that self-compassion
Breathing that self-compassion
on the collarbone so that it flows through me and through them.
so that it flows through me and them. And I do, I said to you before, a lot of my clients have, it's like a bumpy road to having a child,
Mm.
loss, um, miscarriage, fertility things. And it's, for me, if you can really connect with the soul energy, there's
Mm.
no separation,
Mm.
tune into each kind of pregnancy as it comes.
Mm. Yeah. There's no linear line, is there?
Yeah, yeah.
Under the arm. That ebb and flow.
Ebb and flow.
Top of the head. That watery flow of being a parent.
That watery flow of being a parent.
Middle of the eyebrows. Letting it come in and out.
letting it come in and come out.
Outside of the eyes. With ease and flow.
With ebb and flow.
Under the eyes. I allow this to be what it needs to be.
I allow this to be what it needs to be.
Under the nose. And I sit in my power of self-compassion.
And I sit in my power and self-compassion.
Under the lip. And practice forgiveness.
And practice forgiveness.
On the collarbone. I choose to feel at peace.
And get used to feeling at peace.
Under the arm. And I choose to feel love.
And I choose to feel love.
Okay, hands on your heart space and take a deep breath in.
Just makes me want to sing, you know?
Sing as a note.
Let it be, let it be, let it be.
I heard that on the radio last night. Oh, I love that song. I really went for it as well. You know, when you like.
I wanted to be a singer. That's what I wanted to be.
You can sing, yeah?
I'm going to sing to my clients.
Whenever you like, Jan. And I'm sure if everybody on the live right now would be more than happy for you to sing.
John Lennon.
I'll join in. I'm not awful. I'm not awful. I hope everybody's really enjoyed that today, and I hope that that's resonated with everybody that's joined us and anybody that's watching it on replay. And I really am sending that self-compassion energy out to you and that connected energy. Yeah, please share this with your friends and share it with any parents that might be going through any difficulties at the moment. Hopefully that will really help. And yeah, have a lovely day. Thank you all who's joined us live this morning. It's been wonderful healing energy.
Yeah, thank you.
Ben, it was great.
Yeah.
My pleasure. Have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody. Bye. Bye.